Content is for adult collectors of the hobby and a general audience of 13 years or older. There are some Beyblades we never get because of any number of reasons. It's in a random booster, it's only in a stadium starter set, it's a tournament winner exclusive, or it's a prize bay for an app that's only valid in Japan. But some Beyblades we never had a chance to get, because the Karatomi refused to make them. Get on Beybladers, Beyblade X here, and if you haven't realised yet, my old ass was born at the dawn of the 90s, and due to this fact alone, I was a big endorser of the Street Sharks. They had big energy about them when I was a kid, and this led me to just generally enjoying things with a shark motif. Imagine how my mind imploded when Season 2 of Bakuten Shoot or Beyblade V kicked off, and in Episode 2 we got a mysterious blader wielding a shark Beyblade. Sharkrash, the hero of this tale. Not knowing any different, I searched the store shelves for Sharkrash every time I visited, just in case they had finally gotten copies of this elusive bay. My wide-eyed self had no idea it was never going to be realised. I had no idea that even though we had some female bladers in the series, the Karatomi were still yet to actually produce an original bay for any of them. We got a recolor for Galleon, for Mariah's Galax, but the only other bay that springs to mind is Thunder Pegasus, much later on, and I'm sure that was just a recolor too. Luckily, GhostMasters corrected this issue a long time ago, and I've finally gotten around to making my Sharkrash combos. Now we weren't just robbed of one Sharkrash. In V-Force, everyone got a V-Blade and a V2 blade. So first let me introduce you to Sharkrash V, an all-out aggressive smash attack combo. The contact from the back of the fins in right spin look like they will create insane smash attack but suffer heavy recoil. We've gone all in on this, and we're using a 10 heavy with a heavy metal core and an inverted tip on Seaborg 1's blade base. We will have no stamina, and we will have to make sure we launch dead center of the stadium or risk an instant self KO, but we might get a KO if we make good contact in the first few seconds of the round. Of course we got our boy Max stepping up to give Miriam a run for her money. Let's see how okay, let's go. This time I need some practice with this bay. Not gonna lie, I think I have a bit of a tendency to suck with rubber flats anyway, but you really need to get the center of the stadium with the inverted Seaborg tip. It's very popular, but ever since my first time giving it a go, I've had really mixed success. I had a combo that I quite liked with it for a while. I had super limited amount of parts available to me, but I used that base and I found I preferred it on a worn out tip, one that's a little bit harder. This one's quite soft and it really grips the stadium, which means it goes really fast. It has a lot of torque at the beginning, but stamina is non-existent, and it can just, if you're just too close to the edge of the stadium, you just fly out yourself. This is going better though. Okay, we're still not getting it, but it's a definite improvement from launching myself out of this. Okay, no it's not. Come on. Oh. Yeah, that's what we want. So we kind of got saved by the little pockets on this stadium there, but I think this bay would really need a lot of room to move, because yeah, look at that. Alright, tornado stalling again, not what we want to do. We have no stamina to stall with. Okay, come on, let's get some more. Alright, flower on the go, launching first. That might be what makes the difference. Actually get into the stadium. So no, okay, we don't have the stamina for it. Okay, we went up into the little pocket. That was a good sign before. Yeah, see how off balanced and quickly we run out of stamina. Let's go. Come on. Alright. Oh, similar to before. Stalling too much. Get some hits. That's what we need. We need early big hits. I think we just got that one. We'll end it there. We got a couple wins. That's it for Sharkrash V. Let's see if we can redeem ourselves with our Sharkrash V2 combination. Now, we've gone in a completely different direction for this combo. Instead of an aggressive smash attacker, we're actually looking to utilize some spin stealing or equalization tactics, I'll call it. The AR on Sharkrash has a lot of protrusions. The fins, not just the big ones, but the small ones, are quite hook shaped. So I'm hoping that might catch on a right spinning opponent and help propel us. Wide defense is one of the best spin stealing weight discs because it's quite round with one single notch, which lines up very, very well with the Circle Survivor support parts. You can line up the notch on the weight disc with one of the notches on the fins, and we have our bearing core and shaft from Burning Kerberos and Blade Base, but we've put it in a Neo left shell to help with our spin stealing abilities. I'm not used to making spin stealers, but I'm excited to see if this one can pull it off. Let's go. And of course, taking on our upgraded Sharkrash is going to be... Are they crushes? Do we feel that tension? But Max is back in with Drasil V2. Let's see how we get on. Defense versus stamina, spin stealing, hanging out right on the edge of the stadium. I love the way, really love the way this blade base moves around in this stadium. It's so cool. If you haven't caught it before, we've done some plastic gen tournaments before. Ultimate Drift, put in a combo with this blade base using the Gaia Dragoon V attack ring and the Zeus sub attack ring. And yeah, actually this these support parts along with 10 heavy, and yeah, it's very, very smashy, but the way the blade base moves around in the stadium, I really enjoyed in that battle. I use it for a lot of combos now. If I'm going to put a smash attack AR on something heavy, I'm pretty much always going to go with this blade base now. I really, really highly rate it. I think it's great, and I think this stadium makes for great Bakuten shoot battles. Keep the lid off, let them battle out in the wide open world. Yeah, it looks sick. I keep on thinking that the video is going into slow-mo, but it's not. But yeah, alright, Sharkrash is triggering. Sharkrash is dragging Drasil into deep waters here. But it seems to be doing what we want. Taking all these little hits, equalizing with spin, and because of that bearing base, it's just outlasting Drasil. I think we might have created a pretty solid bay here. The attack ring, like I said, has those really hooking fin parts, and I think those are fantastic for catching momentum off the opposing bay. And in left spin, I'm not really too worried about them breaking anyway. This has been printed in ABS, so it's pretty sturdy regardless, even with those small fin parts. But I think having it in left spin, I don't think I'm going to take any damage. Left spin on left spin, I still think they'd be fine. I'm not really worried about it there. We had the former one in right spin, and no breaks, no issues. Sharkrash V2, what a beast. Alright, I can't be doing a Sharkrash video without getting Shark Edge in here. Zero chance of that. Bakuten shoot bays are too easy for it anyway. It needs more of a challenge. I mean, it's tanking it well. I don't think it's gonna get knocked out. Yeah, I think we would outspin any X-Bay at the moment until X-Bays get some kind of bearing mechanic. I don't think they'll be able to compete with like other generation stamina bays. Like, no chance. I saw the bench blade had like two different, I think one was like a ball bearing, like a ball, like kind of looked like point, but the ball rotates. But they had like a wide defense style looking bearing tip as well, I think, for X bays. That looks cool. My only issue is that I think it's all made out of metal. It'd be really cool to get that in like plastic, I think. I mean, the tip could be metal, perhaps, but yeah, like sign me up for like a plastic one of those. If he's going to be making anything like that, that'd be sweet. Let me know if he already is. I haven't ordered anything from him before, and I'm super keen to, because everything looks incredible. But I am super happy with how Sharkrash is doing here. If I'm honest, all the blades I've been getting from GhostMaster and printing off have been great fun. These Sharkrash ones I've done in ABS, like I've done most of my other ones that I do a lot of battling with, like the X bays with as well. But I've been finding that the PLA Plus is super durable, because I don't want to make anything too strong. I don't want anything that's going to damage my actual Bakuten shoot bays, because bays. But yeah, this is perfect. And Sharkrash, the dominant shark Beyblade in all of the Beyblade franchises, comes out on top. This is definitive. Bakuten shoot beats Beyblade X. Conversation done. Peace.